Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I am Yolanda of Britt Family Fun. And I am just here to talk about whatever is on my mind at this moment. I hope everybody's doing okay today. I'm just going to keep talking until some people notice and they jump on. And if they don't, it's okay. I hope everybody's Wednesday is going okay so far. I had an eventful early part of my day.
All right, I'm going to take this out of thing now.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to bring the chat.
My apologies. Hey, Jace. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, he was actually going to take out the recycle today. He was talking. He didn't realize I was on live actually. And I pray you're okay, dear. What's wrong with my one of my nephews? What's the matter? Yeah, he was just going out to dump the recycle for me. Thank you guys for liking the live. Happy Wednesday. Big hug to you. There you go. God bless you too. But Jess, you know you can message me. But happy Wednesday. It's another beautiful day. It is 60 something degrees in my area today. Um, I had an eventful morning. You know, my child was going through whatever he was going through, and it kind of disturbed my soul quite a bit at first. Then I had to walk him to the bus stop, all to have the bus not show up. You know, we were at the bus stop 8:50, and we were still standing out there at 9:15. Welcome to my live. I'm Yolanda of Britt Family Fun. For those who don't know, um, please, yes. Hey, Selena. You don't have to talk about it on live. You can definitely message me, and then they will be out of. They will be in my prayers. Hello, cool Kuwaiti. You guys, please remember that after the live is over, to please comment under the post. I don't know why it is. I always pick public, but it ends up going over to private, and I have to go back and switch it. But that way, if there's anybody that I find interest in that I want to sub, um, no, um, then I can do it. So yes, so after the live is over, please comment under the live. So if I'm interested in your content, I can sub you. And let's make sure when we come into the live, we speak. And then we greet everybody in the chat for those who don't know. So thank you so much. Jace is on the case. Boom, boom, gone. We not doing none of that. Anyway, as I exactly how rude. Um, we were waiting for the bus. The bus never showed up. I called the school. They tell me the bus is at the school. I'm like, are you kidding me? We've been standing at the bus stop for 25 to 30 minutes. How so? You know? Uh, so maybe he might have to go out there a little bit earlier tomorrow. So, if they still have a substitute driver. So he was crying little snot booger tears on the way home. Call somebody, catch an Uber. I was like, I don't have anything to catch an Uber. to school. So, after crying snot booger tears, mommy sprung into action and I was able to get us a ride to take him to school. So he was happy. And I appreciate you, Selena. I do. I really appreciate you and I'm grateful for you being here. Um, So it was just, yeah, he was crying. They have Black History Month. It's the Spirit Week. So every day there's a different theme. They could dress like famous African Americans. And today it was the African theme. And I had this, nice piece of fabric that is African inspired. I believe it's Ghana. I can't remember right off the top of my head. But because I was kind of fussing with him because he was in a rampage before he left here this morning. I just said, forget it. Just wear whatever. But I'm grateful. Yes, God worked it out, Celine, and I was able to get him there to school. So thank you so much. I have uh, the lady who made this. I have a mask to go with it. I had got it from her during the pandemic. That's when I had locks down my back, and I would wrap my hair up in that and have the mask to go with it. Um, but that worked out. It was just so eventful. And whenever I'm fussing or something like that, it just kind of drains me. I'm just like, oh my God, I don't like to fuss like that. And he's just going through this he's only 10. He's about to hit 11, but he's going through this. Hello, welcome from Scotland, Fast Buck. Um, he's going through this very rebellious, very mouthy, kind of disrespectful phase, and it just takes my head to another place. I know kids go through what they go through, but it wears me out to fuss, fuss, fuss. I don't like it. I really don't. Because I always talk to him about the importance of just being respectful. So, anyway, um, so I came in for a while. But like I said, it was so beautiful out there today. I mean, the sun is still shining bright. It's 64 degrees. Tomorrow is supposed to be raining. So, you know, no. I mean, he's in a very rebellious stage and everything is bro and who you talking to and oh my God and the stomping and just it's some days it wears on me, calling me bro. And I'm like, I'm not your bro, I'm your mama. And we're not doing that. You know, we're not friends in the street or, friends at school or whatever. So, uh, as a mom, I have to remind him of those things. So he's young, he's 10, but he's just about to be 11, going through that stage. Kids tend to act different. I ain't saying all kids, but some kids. Yeah, he's young. He's only 10, about to be 11. But kids go through that stage, and I'll be grateful when he cycles through it because all of the talking back and the bro this and the, you know, um, yeah, and I'm 54. So it just gets to be a little bit unnerving at times. That I have to remind him that I'm his mama, I'm not no friends, and he does not get to ever talk to me whatever way he thinks. Yeah, they do speak away. He gets upset and and he likes to try to tell, you know, his older brother, which is 20, what to do. And I'm like, don't talk to him like that. He's autistic, but there's nothing wrong with him, other than being autistic. And so, and there's nothing wrong with autism. So don't misunderstand me. Right. I get. Yes, because my thing is you talk to me with respect. You talk to your brother with respect. Period. It doesn't matter. If you're upset, you verbalize you're upset and we can talk about it. You need help, I can get you help that you need. But the disrespectful language is never going to be okay with me. No, and I have two children on the spectrum. So, um but I'm not tolerating disrespect from anyone, especially not my own children. Not at all. And he knows better, you know. He definitely knows better. He's a great kid. I'll just be grateful when he cycles through this phase that he's going through. Don't forget, guys, to tap 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 the screen. But I just wanted to vent it because it sometimes it just it bothers me. Yes, I'm a mom. Yes, I know how to deal with my kids, but you know, I'm my prayer is just that he would get through this cycle. Right, you understand, Gen X. No, we were not raised that way. We would have been in another stratosphere somewhere, to say the least. I'll just put it like that, Gen X. You understand what I'm saying? Um, he would not have been able to get through the way that we were raised. Now, we didn't understand it. I didn't understand it. My parents were on one, to say the least. So, yes, sir. You understand, Selena? Yes, absolutely. Listen, let them know. You got to let them know. Um, my mom, she would tell us to do a thing a certain way, and baby, if we didn't do a certain way, one day my mama went in my room. She pulled all my drawers out. I told you to straighten it up like this, and if I didn't, she took all of my stuff, pulled those drawers out, dumped everything in the middle of my bed. I told you to put your room like this. She went in the closet, snatched everything off the hanger, also threw it in my bed. Then my dad was the double team. God rest his soul. He came in with a big broom in the closet and swept everything out of the closet and put it in there and said, now put everything back like we told you to put it back. Let me tell you, yo, I got stories for days. My dad told us to clean up the bathroom. I was responsible for cleaning my mom's dad's bathroom. That's mopping the floors, making the beds, things like that. So I go in there, I clean the bathroom. Y'all, there was one speck of dust in the corner. I promise you. One speck of dust. My dad went in, inspected the bathroom. He said, there's a piece of dust on the floor in the corner. Clean the entire bathroom all over again from top to bottom like they did not play. I cried. Right. Listen, you understand. He made me clean that bathroom all over again. I had tears coming down my eyes. I was mumbling under my breath. But kids cannot. I mean, right, the inspection. They would inspect the bathroom. If one thing was wrong, you had to repeat it and clean the whole bathroom all over again. I remember, I know I have some friends that are, older than myself. And they would tell me stories of when they grew up. And she said her mother, if she didn't clean the kitchen a certain way, her mother went in the kitchen with a bag of flour. If you know what flour is, a bag of flour, a big bag. She threw it all over the kitchen. Flour, listen, flour is hard to clean up all over the kitchen. She made her pull everything out of the china cabinets with all the pretty dishes and the crystal and everything. And she made her clean it all up alone. Then she had to still get up after cleaning up. Yes, part of the night, still had to clean it up, still made her go to school. So they can't handle that type of upbringing these days. They'll be, I'm gonna call the police. I'm gonna call Child Protective Service. They'll be doing all that kind of stuff. Now, listen, listen. Some of the stories that people have told me about getting their heinies popped when one person did something wrong, everybody got it. My mom and them didn't do that, but I've heard stories. Listen. I'm trying to tell you stories for days. Like they couldn't handle it. They'll be talking about, I'm gonna call the police on you and all that crazy stuff. Yeah, nowadays they could never. They could never deal with some of the stuff that we had gone through. Some of the stuff left me traumatized, y'all, to say the least. Like, left me traumatized growing up. It really did. But in a sense, I'm grateful because I don't like a dirty house. You know what I'm saying? I can do unorganized for a little while, but after a while, I'm just like, nope, I can't do it. Let's clean this up. Let's get these bathrooms clean. Let's dust the stuff. Let's wipe the windows. Let's, go outside. Is there any trash in there? Y'all get it up. Just they could have never. Hello, Khalid. Yeah, they could have never. They could have not. That no, they could not have survived. That we were three girls, and we were in the yard during the fall of the year. The yard felt like it was the size of a football field, and we had to rake it up. Selena and Jace, be on the case. Keep your eyes peeled open. Listen, I still clean the glass mirrors in the house with newspaper because it is the best. It is the best cleaner. And listen, second place I've had, both have dishwashers. I've never used this one here. Um, and I just rather use my hands to wash my dishes. Khalid wanted to ask a question. That's why I said keep your eyes open. But yeah, you wanted to ask the question. Go ahead, because normally when I'm sharing stories, I don't just stop in the middle of it to ask questions. You said you wanted to ask the question. What is it, Khalid? I'm not sure. I will wait until she calls. Because maybe she has strict parents. Hey, Sunflower, maybe she has strict parents and she was just scared to call you back. So give her some time and hopefully she does. What's the weather like in y'all area? We had good weather today. 64 degrees. Now it's supposed to rain tomorrow. Thank you, Christ followers. Thank you. Yes, it doesn't matter. I don't mind. You have what today? My apologies. Is that? I don't know. What is that? Is that a school? I don't know what that is. I can't tell. My apologies. Yes, 64 degrees here. It was a beautiful day. You're welcome. Yeah, just give her some time. Like I said, she could have strict parents and she's just scared to call you and she has to do it when she's able. Yeah, I want yeah, that's what I was thinking that she was trying to say school. So, because my youngest is in school, my oldest has school too. He has college, but today was he has class early in the morning. Thank you. Yeah, because you just never know. I mean, I can only say I was growing up, and listen, my parents, you couldn't call after either 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. You couldn't. My folk wasn't going for that. Like my dad, like, who is this? And why are you calling? Do you know what time it is? And it'd be 9 o'clock. And not that 9 o'clock is so late, but he just didn't deal with that. It was disrespectful. You tell me where you're from first. Don't forget, guys, after the live, please, a lot of people forget to comment after the live goes off. That way, if I'm interested in your content, I can find you and everything. Tell me where you're from, Khalid. She can type, so she got to be able to do something. And I've seen her type for the last couple of days, conversation after conversation. So she knows something if she can type it. There's no way you can't read and you can type like that. From India, awesome. Welcome. I am from Washington D.C. That is where I'm from. That is where I was born. I totally understand that, and it could have been earlier for me too. It's been a while, so it was early. Yeah, my dad just did. It was disrespectful to call people's house after a certain time, and don't let it be a boy. Lord have mercy. Who is this, and why are you calling my house late? And da 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 da. I would hear it. My dad just did not tolerate that kind of stuff. Yes, Washington, D.C. is the USA. I am in the USA. Yes, absolutely. Yes, Washington is the nation's capital. That is what it is. So, but yeah, all kinds of stories. It was just disrespect to call anybody's house late. And, I'm from a time where if you walk in somebody's house, you remove your hat. you know. Um, Different for females, but especially guys. You walk in somebody's house, you take your hat off, you greet my folks before you say anything to me. Yes, enjoy church. Sunflower, enjoy church. So, yeah, so like if you were a guy that came to my dad's house, which was rare, you had to remove your hat before coming in the door. You had to acknowledge my parents. Then you speak to me. Before you even got through the door. Yes, absolutely. 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 My dad was very strict. Um, yeah, I'm not sure what you're referring to, sunflower. I don't know in charge of what exactly. I'm not sure. But I was just talking about the upbringing then as far as the upbringing now. It's totally different. Um, some kids now just don't have the same a, amount of respect. I I'm not sure what the most powerful country is. I don't know. I am not that kind of buff as far as history and things going on like that. Okay, well we thought it was church because that's what it seemed like you were saying. So we misunderstood you, but it's definitely different now. It is. It is very it's amazing. We have good places and we have bad places here, just like any other place. Um, but it's filled with museums and restaurants and malls. Just like I'm sure that India has places to shop. Yes, that exactly. But yeah, he threw me off whenever I'm talking. I was talking about one thing, and yeah, I don't know about most powerful countries. I'm not that type of history buff. Um, but you know, it would be nice to come visit. I mean, there's other countries that I want to visit too. I want to visit Africa. I definitely want to visit Australia. Exactly. But thank you, Selena. But I definitely want to make sure that I lost my whole train of thought. I get thrown off with some of the stuff y'all do. Oh my God. That's what I was saying. Yes, I would love to visit other countries. I would love to visit Africa. I would love to visit Australia. I'm nervous. Um, yes, there's so many cool places to visit. I can't say I don't have a passport yet and I haven't toured all over. I haven't done any of that. Most of the places I've been were like, you know, I've been to Florida. Hey, hey, boss dog. I've been to Florida. Fort Lauderdale. I've been to Miami. I've been to Georgia. I've been to Tennessee. Places like that. Thank you so much, Selena. Um, hey, boss dog. So, um, there's so many places to see. And even in my own area, there are just nice places to see and visit. There's so many museums and places to go. Like, it's pretty cool, you know? Hello, Aaliyah, the Aaliyah fam. I understand. I understand. Everything is different everywhere. Like, I don't assume any, just like people only have one aspect of, that's right. Everybody has one aspect of what Africa is. All of Africa ain't poor. All of Africa ain't run down and all of that. So, what do you do? Yes, poverty is everywhere. People give one little corner and they just talk about, as far as Africa, little kids with big stomachs and flies everywhere and poor. Africa has some of the most beautiful sceneries. Even the richest, most well-to-do neighborhoods still have poverty in them. It's just not out. It's hidden. Yes, I can only imagine. I want to visit. I would love to visit India. Like, I really would. I would love to feed, people who are less fortunate. Yeah. Even where I am now, even though it's not as visible as it is in Washington D.C., you can't just walk out and see homeless people. You have to go to certain areas to find that. DC, they're trying to clean the area up, you know, and you because you would go anywhere, you would see people sleeping on the steps of churches in some areas of DC. You could see what do you call it, like homeless communities, or I call them tent communities, where people, homeless people, would hang at. They're trying to get them off the street and get them help so they can have adequate shelter and assistance. You know, everybody homeless doesn't necessarily have a mental health issue, even though a lot of them do. Um, you know, Sometimes situations just happen to people. Um, I've met homeless teens in our nation's capital. Right. Yep. It's one thing to clean them up, but to shift them to another place where they still continue to be homeless instead of getting them mental health crisis help, instead of getting them job training or whatever it is that they need. Yeah, just pushing them from one area to another is not really help. You know, that's awesome. You got this, Khalid. But y'all know I always wanted to, I try to come on a little bit before my child gets home from school. Well, you have crazy everywhere you go. I don't care where it is. Even the most well to do upscale neighborhoods in $1 million communities. Yeah, the housing. I'm sorry, guys. Let me put this on D&D. Hold on, I'm still here. Oh, now this thing showed up in my screen. I apologize, guys. I can't move it, and it's blocking my face. Okay, I did it. Yeah, yeah. You got crazy everywhere. I promise. I promise. Crazy is everywhere. Like I was saying, you got crazy in the most well-to-do upscale neighborhoods. They just keep all of theirs behind closed doors. They do all their dirt behind closed doors. You still have people living in the most upscale houses and communities that can't even eat. They could barely eat. I would say do research because I'm not like a world traveler. I would love to do that, but excuse me, I would say do your research. You look at the crime rates. You can look, yes, it is. You can look at the crime rates. You can look at uh the best schools, the best place to get jobs, um the expense of homes and apartments in the area because stuff is expensive. I have never been to India. I get it, yeah, but I didn't want to totally get into anything politically. I'm not feeling the orange man. He is not um my person at all. I'll claim another before I claim the orange man. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm not trying to get into a political powwow here. I have never been to India. Um I've had, food, because we have such a wide array of restaurants from different cultures in our area. So I believe God more than I believe who's in office, and that's all I'm saying about that. Next subject. I understand what you're saying. I just didn't want to get into a big political thing. Yes, it is great that he's going to college. My child is in college as well. And so college is a great start. Hey, Help you what exactly, sunflower? Yeah, once I'm started the live, I can't do it. So I can't let you on. It's not like that. Right. Right, Selena. But yeah, once I'm on here, on other platforms, you can invite and bring people on, but that's not the case here. You just can't. You got to do all of that before you get on, and I just don't. It takes me a while before I bring people on. I got to get to know folk before I just start bringing them on live. Cool, no problem. But y'all know me. I love to just come on and see how everybody's doing. Hello, somebody. I'm not gonna call you nobody. Hello, somebody. Yes, respectful is the key word. Don't forget when the live is over, please, guys, remember to comment underneath the live. Just give me a moment because a lot of times after I get off the live, even though I choose public, it ends up switching back to private or unlisted. So I always have to go in and change it. Good. But you get, like I said, it's easy to find you guys because you guys always forget to go comment. Selena probably is the only one that comment. Yes, please hit the like button, everyone. So, you know, just my goal is to get to the point where I'm over 1,000 views each time I get on. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. That's all you can do. The more you practice, the better you get. It's just like going live. Um, it really is. It's hello, Marcelo. It's just like going live. The more you do it, the better you get. Like I'm becoming comfortable because I'm starting to see almost the same faces. So I have to learn to do those things on other platforms. How can I do it? Or I think I did it. Yes, I did. I pinned it. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really, really, really honestly appreciate it. All right, watch your words, boss dog has risen. I didn't want to get into anything political here. I know I have so many awesome people that come through. I'm not going to say that one is a favorite. Everybody knows that my sisters, um, you know, is Rising Phoenix. And I have so many that I love here that are near and dear to my heart that I'm getting to know every day. So I don't want to start calling names. I mean, I shout people out just based off memory because sometimes I don't always feel like writing things down, y'all. And that's just how I am. That's good. Keep it's really not complicated. Well, I guess it's that says me, right? That says me. It's not. I'm not going to say it's not complicated. Let me not say that because I find other languages complicated. My child goes to a Spanish immersion school, and I try my best. I know some words there, and but some of the language is hard for me to understand. You know, it's not hard to him because he knows how to roll his R's and do all that. Starbucks is a good place. But one day, one step at a time. You don't want to run yourself in the ground, taking on 100 jobs. I understand. I do totally understand. And it takes time. So like I said, it's easy for me because I was born here in America and I've taught, I know Paquito Espanol just a little bit. Um so yeah, teaching another language, but she'll get it once she get it. And then guess what? She'll be, she'll know two languages, you know? Yes, thank you. Because I don't, yeah, I might say that I'm not claiming the orange man, and I mean that. But as far as that, yeah, no. But yeah, I just really want to stop because that political stuff is going to stir up quite a bit. And I know a lot of people, some people just, they thrive off drama. I'm not saying that's you. I'm just saying a lot of people, they have mass followings because they keep drama going. While I want to grow, I don't want to be identified with drama. Yes, and you take your time with learning it. It's like anything you do, practice. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, it's like I think it's Australia. I think it's in Australia where Selena's from. Instead of suckers, or they call them lollies. We call them lollipops or suckers or whatever they are. We call them that. They call them lollies. You know. Um, and so, they have so many other words that they use that is different from ours, but it's understandable. See, yes, cookies are biscuits there. And here, I call cookie a cookie. It's a cookie. Like if it's an Oreo, it's a Oreo cookie. There, a cookie is a biscuit. So, like if I ever visited, I would just kind of have to regroup in my brain because they call cookies biscuits. You know what I'm saying? If you say you want a biscuit, I'm going to go in the kitchen and pull out some stuff. And I'm going to whip up some real live biscuits. So, so it's just a matter of learning. Like the more you practice, like the more you know. Like Selena's here, so we're learning. You know what I'm saying? They do call cookies biscuits, and so just like breakfasts in Australia are different from what they hear here. Hey, listen, that's some good stuff, Selena. And I just have a plethora. I mean, listen, you would be surprised if I tell you some of the music that I liked growing up, okay? Because I like the Beatles, okay? I like Garth Brooks, that is country music, okay? I like Kiss. If anybody remember Kiss back in the day, Kiss was a whole rock and roll band. Yes, what's wrong? Garden in British and backyard in America. Exactly. Like I liked all those boy groups, back in the day. I loved Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, all that. Yes, Kiss, yeah, all of that. Like I loved Kiss. So I had to make that face because that was my favorite. The one that would stick his tongue out his mouth and do all that. I don't know why I loved that group, but I did. So thank you for the time out for that, girl. You be on it. And so I loved so many different boy groups back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I loved the Jodeci and New Edition and all of those boy groups I loved. So, but y'all, yes, I love Kiss, man, and some country music. Now, I didn't do heavy metal. That's just not my thing. I didn't know. No disrespect to anybody that loves it, but me, no heavy metal for me at all. I just that's it. No, 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 not for the kid. not for the kid. but but yeah, I mean, I like so many different kinds of music. I don't like anyone to put me in a box. Like I love, 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 love gospel music. The new music, some of the new music, and a lot of the older music. You know, yeah, I can't do heavy metal. I had a friend, guys, and whew, he was into the heavy metal, and I was like, nope, I can do rock and roll, but that heavy metal is just didn't sit right with my spirit. I mean, it hurts my ears, it hurts my spirit. Just I can't do it. I love classical music. I remember growing up, my mom just called me. She just thought I was the strangest child. I would be sitting at my mom's table, y'all with a wine glass, didn't even have wine in it, Kool-Aid, listen to classical music, honey, like I was bowed up, in a 8 bedroom, the 10 bedroom house somewhere with my legs crossed, listening to classical music. Mom was like, "Who is you?" You was raised in a whole African American household, but I just learned to like so much. It's not hard. What's going on with them? I missed it, Selena. What's going on with Khalid? Do, 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 do. I pray that they're feeling better because some of the comments went by so fast I missed. Yeah, oh, I see it. Khalid, like Selena said, go to see a doctor. I don't know if you have urgent care in your area, but if it's not urgent care, but please seek a medical because I'm not a medical person. And I don't want you to say she hurt me because she told me something. I'm none of that. Yes. Oh, okay, yes. Please see a doctor like right away. If you're experiencing that type of pain, please go seek medical attention. Because nah, they won't be coming after me saying I gave them something, told them something to do. No, but music is powerful. Music is very, very powerful. And so is the word of God. I just wanted to throw that out there. Sometimes I'll play when we're upstairs, I'll have the TV down on low and I'll have scriptures playing through my house. But anyway, yes, I prayed that Khalid gets medical attention because I don't have any medical advice to give you. I am not a doctor. I am just a mama trying to make it. Who's still number one, boss dog? Just want to take the time to shout out my sisters. Honestly, Andrea, no, they're not here. And yes, I play the Bible every night when I'm sleeping. I do. I put it on my Bible and I just let that Bible play because I need to feed my spirit with the Word of God. I really, really, really do. Yeah, we have another round of Bible study tonight. Right, but you still need to see a doctor because I am not, so I cannot nor will I give medical advice. No, 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 no. Won't be talking about she gave me advice and I hurt myself and be trying to sue me. I ain't got nothing for you. See a doctor, love. Please see a doctor, especially if it's after surgery and you trying to OD too much medication. See a doctor right away because you probably have to flush that stuff out of your system if you've taken too much. Like too much of anything is not good. So please do that. please, please, please seek medical attention and stick to the recommended dosage. And if possible, look for a I forgot what you call them, but like those healthy kind of doctors that will give you medicines that are not toxic, like herbs and things like that, to ease the pain and help with inflammation and stuff like that. But definitely, 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 definitely seek medical attention right away. I'm sorry, y'all. I see my favorite color. I have the TV on in front of me, but it's not up. And I love red. Red is my favorite color. And she has on the cutest red suit. But it's really, really cute. Anyway, it's gone now. I just happened to look up and see it. But yes, because sometimes you be in pain and you want to go in taking it. Yeah, but that's why we said seeking medical advice. They can tell you what's going on. Cause something ain't right and you want to see that. Yes, I love red. I do. I promise you. I really do. I had a red scarf on earlier. I always like to put a scarf on under my hat, but yes, I love red. It is truly my one of my favorite colors, red and purple. Yo, my grays is popping and I ain't ready. I can't wait to color it. Yes, when he lays down and feel that pain, let them know that when you lay down, that's when you feel the pain. You need an examination and tell them where the pain is. Since you said you just recently had surgery too. 9 times out of 10, you're probably overexerting yourself after you had surgery. But like I said, I'm not a doctor. Go to them and get checked out. Checked out. Let them look at you. Yeah, so I usually would have cut my hair short by now, which don't worry, it's coming. Because after a while, you're going to look up on here and I'm going to cut it. You can do that. You can do that, but still don't forget to see your doctor. This trying to self-diagnose is not cool. Don't self-diagnose. So yeah, Boss Dog is funny, child. He funny. Oh yeah, I love that color. Yeah, I've had a few colors, nothing too crazy because yeah, and my mom was like, "Don't worry, you're not gonna go fully gray, just only around." Because my mom is still like that. Her hair is all dark brown, and she just like me. She has a little bit, like y'all can see, like right around there. That's it. Nothing else is gray. But I've had dark purple. I've had like kind of burgundy-ish. I've had auburn, like a form of auburn that takes for my hair. Um, I don't need no blonde, honey. I am 54. Not that 54s can't do blonde because they can. But baby doll, I mean, nephew, I ain't walking around here looking crazy for no blonde. Mm-mm. I mean, it would fit my face because I've had lighter colors like that, and it does work well with my skin tone. But fully blonde, nah, that requires bleach. She's from Australia, Khalid. She lives in Australia, the down under. I love to hear Australians speak. I mean, their voice is so amazing to me. I just love the way they sound when they talk. Nah, I ain't doing it. Ain't nothing wrong with my hair, actually. I know my hair look like a Brillo pad, but trust me, it ain't. My hair is very, very soft, and I don't want to straighten it. I'm just gonna get it cut. Y'all see when I cut it. I ain't gonna announce it. I'll just come on here. with it all whacked off. But nah, I ain't straightening it. I don't do perm. Yes, I do. I do. I love to hear people. I could be out and about, and it's just like that for me with any culture. Nah, I don't want to do that. I had hair down my back for a long time. I had locks for 19 years, and my hair was down my back. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm having a hard time because it hasn't been this long in a long time, and I've gotten quite used to having a really short haircut. Yeah, you won't see me getting no perms and straightening it out, you know. And I've gotten so, I could really do it myself, but I can spray some moisturizer on it and that's it. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad. Mm-mm. I'm not mad at all. I'm not mad. I just ain't permanent. I totally understand. Like people see this and they think it's like hard and stiff, but it's not. It's not. It's not. My hair is very soft. Most of the time, if I wanted to, I could do a wash and go and curl it and let it go. Let it in there, it'll get curly and let it go. I understand. When I had my locks down my back, I would slap it in a ponytail, put it in a bun, put lock jewelry on my hair, and then, as because I'm getting older, it started to thin, so I cut it off. And honey, especially in the summertime, when I shave it, I don't cut it completely off, but now I just recently over the past since the pandemic started actually dyeing my hair, but before then, any natural color I had was because of the sun, especially in the summertime. But I've never tried that spray. I've never tried it, but I prefer like more natural stuff too, honestly. Listen, I loved the blue eyeliner or brown eyeliner. I was never into like heavy makeups. And it's so funny. I remember one time somebody said to me, "Oh my God, you did the most amazing job on your makeup." And I chuckled because I don't do it. I didn't have on makeup. I had on some lipstick, that's it. Yeah, hair comes from any place. Any place where you got skin, you can have hair. That's just the same thing like asking a man why he have hair on his chest, cause hair can grow. Or people that have hair on their toes, like on this part of their toes. I know people that got this part of hair, hair on their toes, and so hey, it's hair. But y'all, listen, my hair almost grown down my neck. I haven't had my hair cut since August. So I'm gonna feel like a new woman when I get this hair cut. But I'll make sure my babies are cut. Solomon, the baby boy, he just got a haircut. And when Nehemiah gets a haircut, because he got a bush right now, he's still looking good. Yes, anywhere where there is skin. I know people who have hair on this part of their toes. So, listen, I understand. I understand. And funny thing is whether you guys realize it or not, Y'all know this new craze going around where they take the white spray and they spray it on their face. It's like men or women. And then you see this thin coating of hair, and then you take the little microblade and you get all the hair off your face. I ain't doing that. Whatever little fine hair I got on there, it'll be on there. I'm not, for a 54-year old, my skin is not bad. Yes, actually, hair is a protectant. Oh, here.
Oh yeah.
I love you. Be safe. But it's 4:39. But hey, it's a nice day. Enjoy the walk. My son said, "I'm gone. He gone now." You got it. Okay. But yeah, it's very, very, very popular. Oh wow. But yeah, I'm not. Y'all, I'm not doing that. I do get a hair on my face that I always take off. Just one. It's like one right here. I always take it off, and I get one like right there. Just one. And so that's it. I'm not going through all that. Y'all got one mark because I had I don't know, adult acne. It's so funny. I never really had like bad skin or anything like growing up. I honestly didn't. I got my first pimple at literally 21, and I was so upset because it was right on the tip of my nose. But I got to get me some cocoa butter because it's scarred right there. And yeah, like I don't mind. It's whatever works for the individual. Um have a friend now. Well, I haven't seen him in forever because he stopped calling, but he was my best friend, and he had a beard down here. I'm serious. I watched him grow it. I watched him go from a goatee, mustache to hair all the way down there. Yes, 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 yes. Like one day one popped up right there. I didn't even pick with it. That one, I admit, I did squeeze it. That's why I have the mark, but I got to get some cocoa butter. But that one right there, I didn't do anything to it. It left a mild mark. So I'm hoping that it will just go away. And I hope this one does too. Ain't nobody scared. Oh, it's okay. We cover so many things. I've made it to my hour, so I am not going to hold anyone, but I always appreciate you guys. Sometimes I just think the random lives are the best because you never know what happened. Like I always said, this is a safe space for everyone. Um, and I appreciate you. You're always showing up. And you guys are always showing up, and that means so much to me. Don't forget, guys, to make sure you comment after the live is off, so that if I haven't subbed you yet, I can go check out your content. If it's something with, then hey, I'll definitely be checking you out. Yes, I mean I've lived vicariously through documentaries and stuff about Australia, and they have some scary animals there, very poisonous things. Yes, hit the like button. But I would love to visit um areas. I would love to visit Australia one day. I really do. But I like it because yes, being on this live, it's a safe space. You guys are amazing, and I'm so grateful. Um yeah, I understand. I'm about to get off anyway because my baby will be home. He'll be coming through the door in a minute. I couldn't imagine because I have seen those on TVs and documentaries. Those huntsman spiders are, I couldn't imagine. When I first moved to my other house, and I was there for 13 years, I pulled back the couch and there was I felt like it was as big as what you're talking about. It wasn't quite that big, but it was a black and silver house spider, which is a semi. It's a semi poisonous, honey. That's big enough for me. I know. I couldn't imagine seeing a huntsman spider. They not small. They're not small. My spidey senses tingle. If I see the littlest spider, I catch it. Yeah. See. No, ma'am. Yeah. It's okay. But guys, you guys are always amazing. You always hanging with me and all of my shenanigans and my randomness and my my different topics of conversation. You guys can go right in and out with me. And I appreciate it. Maybe one of these days. Oh yeah, like I said, I like to watch documentaries about different countries and read about the things that they have there. And there's some, I've heard about the other uh, spiders that are much, 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 much bigger than even what you were talking about. But it still doesn't stop me from wanting to visit. I just gotta go and be around somebody that know how to show me around and know how to help me identify dangerous things. But I love each and every one of you guys. Know that I do, and I gotta show my picture. I love that because it says always remember you are braver than you believe, you're stronger than you seem, you're smarter than you think, and you love more than you know. And you are loved by me. And know that we are stronger together. Let's continue to grow. Let's continue to inspire each other. And if this life has encouraged you in some way, share it with somebody because you never know. Somebody might need a smile or a laugh or just to reminisce a little bit. So y'all do that. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to comment on the live after it's over. Like I said, I love each and every one of you guys. We're stronger together. Thank you for tolerating me for jumping in and out of different conversations. You guys, where I go, you go. You guys know how to weave in and out of conversations with me, and I appreciate that so entirely much. I'm out, guys. I love you. Have an amazing day, and we made it. You guys got went with me along the way on this journey. You know, take care, Khalid, and everybody. Till next time, guys. Bye bye.